This is grade 5, module 3, lesson 2, and in this objective, it's to make equivalent fractions with sums of fractions with like denominators. So we're going to be adding fractions with like denominators. So in example number 1, it's from the homework. The directions say show each expression on a number line and solve. So for this top line right here, I'm going to make this for A. And the bottom number line will be for B. So this one right here is what we're going to be using for A. So we're going to have 4/9 plus 1/9. So we need to take our number line and we're going to divide this into 9 different sections. So here is 0 and 1. Okay, please imagine that all of these sections are equal in length. So we are starting at 0, and I'm going to just change color here. And I am looking at my first fraction, it's 4/9. So 1, 2, 3, this is where 4/9 is. And I'm adding 1 more ninth, so I'm going over 1 more. So the answer for that one is going to be 5/9. So the sum of 4/9 plus 1/9 is 5/9. All right, so let's go ahead and get our second line set up here for B. We're going to be doing B next, which is right here. So let's set that line up. So I have the bottom number line sectioned into 4 different sections. And we're going to go ahead, I'll just make this one green. So B is starting at 1/4, so we're at 0, we go to 1/4. And then we add another 4th. And that would be 2/4 then. Oops. And then we're going to add another 4th at 3/4. And then we're going to add the last 4th here to get our sum of 4/4. And what we've learned previously is that these are equivalent. So our answer is 4/4. I can write that up here. I'm going to actually write it down here. 4/4 or 1 whole. So the next example I'm going to do is question number 4 from the homework. And this one talks about Natalie. Natalie sawed 5 boards of equal length to make a stool. Each was 9/10 of a meter long. What is the total length of the boards she sawed? Express your answer as the sum of whole number and remaining fractional units. And we're going to draw our number line to represent the problem. So here's our number line. I like to get my target sentence down as well. And my target sentence says the total length of the boards was blank meters. So I know that Natalie sawed 5 boards. So I'm going to section off my number line into 5 sections. Okay, and again, imagine that these are an equal length. So each board or each section measures 9/10. So I know if I'm going from 0 to this first section, it's 9/10. So I'm going to do this 5 times, so I'm going to go over again, which is going to be another 9 to make it 18/10. And I'm going to go over again, which is going to be 27/10 and 36/10. And then the last one is 45/10. Okay, so I know that it's 45/10, but it says in the directions here, express your answer as the sum of whole numbers and the remaining fractional units. So 45/10 is an improper fraction, so we're going to change that. We're going to find the equivalent fraction for that. So let me just erase this so I can have some more room to write. Okay, and 45/10 is equal to 40/10 plus 5/10. And that is also equal to 4 plus 5/10 or 4 5/10. So students might recognize 4 5/10 and know that 5/10 is also equivalent to 1/2. Either answer is acceptable. So I'm going to put or 4 1/2. I'm just going to write 4 5/10 in my blank space for my target sentence. So my answer would be the total length of the boards was 4 5 meters. 4 5/10 of a meter. Or your child or the student might write the total length of the boards was 4 1/2 meters.